Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rukakadash. This is y&ymission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of great men who rule well. y&ymission teaches the 100% truth doctrine in this GMS. I want to bring out this video and some scriptures. Basically, the world's first social media ban starting in Australia. So it's famine. This is going to lead to famine of the word. This is going to lead to more draconian measures and ultimately to the MOTV, okay? It's about control, okay? This devil is trying to seize control, all right? So this is the world's first social media ban that's going to take effect, starting with the younger users, okay, in Australia. And if you pay attention, she said that this is gonna start a worldwide social media ban. Okay, so it's starting in Australia first, and it's gonna eventually come to Babylon, Great Europe. Okay, this devil's gonna do a blackout, so the internet is basically gonna be done. Okay, this word has went out to all four corners of the earth. Okay, so play the video and bring some scripture.
We turn now to a story that's getting a lot of people talking and also set to make history. Take a look at this. This is a machine post by Reuters. Australia is set to become the first country to implement a minimum age of social media use, with platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube forced to block more than 1 million accounts, marking the beginning of an expected global wave of regulation. So this is a live look right here of the Sydney Harbour as this ban is set to take effect later on today. A little bit more information. Australia's world first social media ban for under 16-year-olds will take effect at midnight today local time, forcing major platforms to block users or face heavy fines. All of this aimed to protecting children from harmful content and mental health risks. And this has been getting a lot of folks talking right here as social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Reddit, Snapchat, Threads, TikTok, X, YouTube, and Twitch will start facing fines after this ban is implemented at midnight if they fail to take reasonable steps to remove those accounts. Meta, which owns Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, was the first tech giant to react, beginning to exclude suspected young children last week. While the law allows parents no discretion to allow their children to hold social media accounts, there is a role for parents in regulating their social media use. So we want to bring you into the conversation because no doubt a lot of folks have an opinion, and we want to ask you if you agree with Australia's ban on social media for children under the age of 16. This is a live vote right here. 3 answers for you: yes, no, or it should be up to the parents. All you have to do is scan the QR code on the upper right-hand side of your screen and share with us your...
All right, so problem, action, solution. Okay, so that's what they're starting. This devil speak with a forked tongue. All right, tries to make it about protecting the kids, but this is all about control and holding on to his power. Okay, the Heavenly Father is fucking this devil up. Right. So Job 14:5, right? Seeing his days are determined, right? Seeing his days are numbered, man. Seeing this dude, you know, he about to be up out of here. Okay, the number of his months are with thee, right? So we got months, literally. Okay, everything is lined up. The militaries, okay, these wars, okay, these fires have been kindled amongst the people, the uproars of the people. Okay, this nigga got months, okay, if not a year left, okay, are with thee, right? Thou has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, right? So he got to come with it, man. Ultimately, this is going to lead to what? The MOTB, okay? They're going to start taking people's social medias. They starting with the youngins, the young kids, young users, okay, as a scapegoat, okay, to really lay it on, okay, the West, okay? That's you so-called heathens in the West, okay? You so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans in the West, okay? You know, you got Jake and Esau down there. Of course, Esau is down in Australia, but you got Jake down there too, okay? So it's a world first, okay? A social media ban for users under 16, but these they're doing it just like how they're doing the digital ID. Started with UK, Canada, okay? Now we got the real ID in the US, okay? All this is going to lead to digital ID, okay? Lockdowns, as far as control on the internet and all these different, you know, different things that we have, okay, at our disposal, all right? And it's going to all lead to what? The MOTB, okay? Ultimately, they're going to put you in a trick bag, okay? Use food, yes, bait and switch, old tactic, bait and switch, carrot on and stick, okay? These people are cooked, all right? Yeah, so this man, Job 14:5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right. So this devil knows this, man. He got to come with it. He got to hurry up and move. All right. So he's starting with Australia, okay? Remember, Australia had those camps and everything. When they had the C-19, they had those damn death camps that they would put people in and all this type of shit. All right, for the West. So, you know, they know that ultimately they're going to have to say the best for last, and that's Babylon the Great, because people here just won't go with nothing. And all these other Western European countries they have strict gun laws, or, you know, you're not able to buy weapons or anything or guns like you can in Babylon the Great. See, everybody got guns in Babylon the Great, so they got to tread lightly. They got to come with it, though. All right, so that's why they're going to try to put it off all these other nations first. Test them out. See how much they can get away with and how quick. But ultimately, all this shit is coming to Babylon the Great, okay? America. All right? Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. Right. That's what this devil's doing behind closed doors. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Okay, that's what he's doing. With these jobs, you know, you see things, inflation. Okay, businesses trying to stay afloat by staying open longer. Okay, people are basically on a hamster wheel right now. Okay, just working 40 plus hours a week. Okay, getting burnt out. All right, wear out the saints of the Most High, and to change times and laws. Right, changing up times. Okay, you know, with the daylight savings times, different things. He's talking about time speeding up and do this and it is, okay? The Heavenly Father's speeding up time, and he's, you know, thinking to change, you know, times and different things, how things used to be for him, okay? And of course, the laws. Now, you know, they're implementing a lot of digital laws now, okay? They're clamping down because they're preparing to ultimately minister this MOTB, the mark of the beast, okay? So he's changing up his laws in all his Western countries, from Australia all the way to Babylon the Great, okay, to accommodate his enterprise, okay, to bring this shit in, all right? So that's why you see them changing up now, implementing the first user ban for users under 16, okay, and this is going to be a worldwide trend, okay, and like, not to mention the digital IDs everywhere. Okay, you won't be able to work in certain countries, okay, or even get food unless you have a digital ID. Of course, we know ultimately it's going to travel. That's going to affect your travel. They want to take that away too. All right. So this man's changing times and laws. All right. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh. Okay, Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, and famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. Right. So ultimately, too, it's going to lead to famine of the word. Okay, because they're going to, you know, increase the restrictions once they get their foot in the door with this, you know, younger user, 16-year-old ban. Okay, you want to hear what people want to say or people are saying about it, so they can gauge how to move next. Okay, how to level up this thing on people of the earth. All right. So this is ultimately going to lead to famine of the world. Okay, the internet is going to be lock, stock, barrel. I believe in UK they have a Bible ban and whatnot going on. Brothers have brought out videos about the blue letter having issues and things being changed. Okay, on these apps. Okay, so these Bible apps. So this devil is moving, man. But I just wanted to bring that out. Okay, this is going to lead to famine of the word, MOTB, more draconian laws, but it's all about control, because this devil knows that he has but a little bit of time to get his enterprise up and running. Okay, but Yahushua is going to ultimately intervene. Okay, plus we got the wars and things going on and getting ready to start, so everything it looks like it's going to pretty much hit 2026, but hit at the same time. All right, on the majority of the prophecies. Okay, the remaining prophecies. So with that, I'd like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Shalom.